Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another cloth top.
Indeed.
Miguel.
Let me put
Hydration. You gonna get it or? Alright. Let's wait till we start, but alright.
You always wait till we about to start, so that's why we late now. It's 1-0 something.
We usually like 30 minutes late, so we
what?
only like 5 minutes late this time.
Yeah, my
so.
son that corrected me on time because he said no, Dad, it's 1-0 whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
Because it ain't a 1-0 nothing. He's like, no, O is a letter. My gosh. Anyway, go ahead, sir.
All right, welcome back to another Clock Talk, 1080 Clock Talk. My bad, sorry. Sorry, my bad.
You're the host.
I'm the host, Indy. This is my co-host.
Renaissance.
All right, join us today as we explore the tailored world of. Oh my goodness! I don't know.
You
Sorry,
can't read today, y'all.
we restarting.
Scratch. That's Indy. I'm Renaissance, and today.
Join us today as we explore the world of tailored clothing, stitch by stitch.
You think this episode 2 or something like what's
Nah, dog. You know I got so much other things to do.
Right,
I got time to memorize
you're
this.
trying to-
I should have like AI just automatically spit it out.
exactly? Like, well, put it digitally on the.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this
Too
is
much
like
work.
a disclaimer.
Yeah. But as you know, back at it, 1080 Cloud Talk. I guess we'll just break us down a little bit more. I was gonna say we have our show on YouTube. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube, but I'm talking to people who are watching us live. We have more YouTube videos on YouTube. Also, catch us on 1080 Club on Instagram. Also, check out our website 1080club.life. So if you want some more information about us, also we have our subscriptions there. You can check us out. $10.80. Give you more content, more
More of a feel, more of a background of what we're doing, more of a in-depth version of what we do. Yeah, so it ain't.
I'm messing up because we've been here. I haven't done one in dang. It's only been like a week, and I'm already forgetting everything. Dang, no, it's been 2 weeks. So.
You got a script.
I didn't write everything down because I'm like, I don't want to write everything down. I was just trying to give like talking points, but obviously I should have wrote it down. So, but when we get back into the groove of things, you know what I'm saying, it'll be better. But, anyways, like I said, that's more on us on 1080. So if you want to go check us out, go check out those stuff. But yeah, so. On to the next segment. We could just move through this to the next segment. I got a couple.
What's that way?
Well, we got 3 segments. So next segment will be item of the week, but after that we'll go to Don't Thread on Me, which will break down more of more fashion trends, news, and upcoming things.
Current events.
Current events. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, co-host. But yeah, so. We'll just go to items of the week.
Items of the week?
Yeah.
I got 2 items. You got something from 1080?
Not really. I just got some 2 items that I brought that I just.
Do we need the backdrop and everything?
Huh?
Or you just want to. You need the backdrop?
You gonna put it up? I might as well tell you. I already put it up.
I got a t-shirt.
No, I can put it on. No, it's fine. Well, because this pant. Fuck it. Anyways, give it a second.
This moment is brought to you by 1080.
This little something, I put together. Just make sure it looks
Oh, I can see it.
Okay, make sure it looks decent.
Alright, you're going to get the phone in.
Alright. So what's all I put together? It's something I threw together. It's not necessarily for 1080, but I was just showing y'all some tailoring stuff. We got just some jeans I threw together. Some tan.
Tan joints?
Some tan. Yeah, it's tan. It's still denim. A little wide. It has like a little, what's it called? Hair, or is that herringbone?
Like a herringbone pattern.
Kind of a little pattern to it. Nice little simple. But this is just like something I threw together. I figured, to show y'all. Just to show y'all something, a little vest.
Show the back.
Alright, one second.
Yeah, that's like the kimono type of tie to it. Same.
Color blocking.
Top stitch.
Throw it together. This is nice, you feel me? Not too fast.
Top stitch.
But yeah, some quick. Some front pockets here, some color blocking, but I'm just showing y'all a little something that not everything has to be bouquet, so I'm showing y'all other things that we do.
Yeah.
Last time we showed y'all the jackets, but this time, show a little something different, but, a little items of the week. I'll just keep it on, we can flip it over.
No flip?
Yeah.
Connection with him. Being able to do this content.
And I'm looking for models, so for y'all, hold on, let me just wait till I get all this stuff.
Trying to yell it. So we need models and people around the size, like a medium to a large, even extra large.
Well, let me actually say waist size, because y'all be...
Yeah, waist size like...
Is everything a large?
32, 34, 36 even. I got some 36. 36 kind of big. Though.
No, 36 is big. You had to be 32, 34. That's probably the biggest size that I'm probably making. Not even 34.
But that's what I'm having a problem with Ali, because Ali's only like a 28.
Yeah.
He a 28, 30 type of.
So nothing fits him. Not even 28. He might be like 27.
I put those pants on them like they be so big, but then that's the look. Like the look is created from that smaller waist with the big.
But the waist is like big on him.
But that's because the hips is so wide that then it goes straight down.
Right.
And they create that like bill.
But everything else looks good. It's like you just gotta take it in the waist a little bit. I'm not doing it. Yeah, but it wasn't made for him, so it's like that's the whole point.
Like even if I made pants like that with a smaller waist with a wider hip, like.
But there's ways you can like cut. Well, I don't know.
Take so much, sir. I ain't. But
that's it. Because you get a waistband, like if you have a drawstring,
like
there's other ways you can get away with it.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Like you do something like with a nylon or something like that's dope, and you can get away with it. Yeah. And just be that from that waistband area to the hip.
Or in the back. Have you seen it? Like even on the dress pants, they'll have it like on the back. But sometimes it's not clean. Or like, huh? They'll have like elastic on the back, like only in the back, and it kind of cinches it.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
So, making a regular waist and then just attaching the. I did that with some shorts.
Oh yeah.
Those black, I still got them, but those black, white, tan, blue shorts. That ain't dropped it. And I'm making pants by the way, like, cause I want to put an invisible zipper on the bottom of it and be able to reattach.
To like pants. Yeah.
But having to have like a clean look to it, that's all.
Yeah.
That's why, cause a regular zipper is one thing, but like putting an invisible zipper so you don't see the seam when you take it off, but you're able to put it back on. But then most invisible zippers don't have like a reattachable kind of situation.
Yeah.
So
that'd be it's kind of hard to do that.
The bottom, being able to have that little bottom, and so if I make it invisible, would I be?
You could always do You can always do different things.
But I've seen it a lot of people put that little peekaboo little thing.
Yeah, the flap thing.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but I want to be able to take it off, put it back on.
Because people have like the snaps or whatever.
So I gotta get with YKK and Riri and make a zipper. It's gonna be
visible reattach.
A reattach, or just like a open. That's what it is. It's called open zipper. So open zipper is usually what you use for jackets and all that. That's that
at the bottom it's like split.
That bottom part.
Yeah.
They had that little piece right here. Like this is a YKK.
Yeah.
Having that bottom on it and then being able to. So they choose. But I can probably use a regular zipper. It's that flap anyway. So
yeah. I
just need durable zipper.
Yeah.
And zippers are usually.
There's only a couple people that actually make like zippers.
YKK Riri.
Yeah.
So most of the time you're gonna hear from
the
companies is like YKK Riri, and then they put your little
emblem
piece
on it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, also like I was saying earlier, we need. If anyone's listening, we do need models.
We rebroadcast y'all hit. But yeah, models always need.
Oh no, we always need models. If you in the New York area, y'all can get to Brooklyn and stuff. Yeah. I definitely need y'all. So I I can pay y'all like $20 an hour if y'all wanted to come down. But as far as that, I mean, we can talk about the other stuff later.
Yeah,
but
I already put out $20 an hour. But the point is, what you gonna do for the $20?
That's what I'm saying.
Is like the amount of shots and all that.
right. There's certain things that come to it though. That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be like.
Yeah, please don't be offended when you get like asked to wear like all this stuff and you gotta change a couple times and you gotta go outside and all that stuff. So
yeah, I mean that's because of the territory. But if y'all want to be part of the crew, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Hit us up at 1080 Club.
Cause it's a modeling side to it, and you bringing that aspect to it. Cause it's like everybody don't know what it really means to like be a model, and then New York modeling is different.
Yeah.
Like, these models get gritty, so if you're from New York and they hear it, it's like, oh yeah, but they might be coming from out of town on the weekend, and you might be having a shoot.
Yeah.
And then they like only get paid $20 an hour, and they trying to count that. So you gotta know, like, don't just tell them like, yo, you getting it, like what you want, like, no, like. You know, you gotta process. Like, you gotta fit these clothes. You gotta look like these clothes. We want to do a shoot.
I mean, like I said, it's not just like come in and do stuff. I mean, but
type of shoot. Like,
there's gonna be obviously.
I mean, but you hired them with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got clothes too, so you can't fit 1080 over there. Or
that's the thing. We use you at different things too, so it's not only just one brand.
Right now, like and it's just like that's based off his size. So you see it stopping at his shoulder. Like we make stuff that fit. Like sometimes that might.
This is off a shirt pattern, actually. I just threw this together real quick.
But it's your size.
Yeah. Well, the shirt was my size, but you know, some quick stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this is like, I'm just doing it not even to prove it to anything, but this is just to show you guys like I also have a capacity to throw this together easily. Like I can do what you guys. I mean, these other people are doing. Like, trust me. But there's a reason why I'm staying in my lane and I do certain things.
Crap to prove that. You make crap to prove that.
Yeah.
So you can't even say you can do what they do unless you're making some crap to prove that you can make crap too.
Because they would have cut this out of like a denim jacket and then they would have like surged some shit. No, look, everything is clean. French seams, like that's what I'm saying. Like this, if y'all would have bought this from me, trust me, it would have
proven it to the other like tailors or people that make it or whatever, designers that design it. Like you gotta like giving them cheat code, like yo, that inside is princess seam and then like the binding finish and all that. So that's what the regular customer don't appreciate. That's what we gotta bring to the regular customer. Like, oh, you appreciate this because the finish, like you know, like this look good on the inside. That's why you did this. Like most of the time, any ain't gonna pop open up inside unless you see show the inside.
Unless it's done already.
That's clean. That's clean. Like no lining clean. Like you see finished like lines and the other side of the top stitch and all that, but other than that, like you looking clean around here, so
something quick,
like work, but that's why we up to that level. That's what I'm saying. Like we compete at that level, and you gotta let them know that this is why you should mess with us. Cause go look at some other fabrics or some other garments on the inside, and you know, just check and see, see how.
Well, a lot of times they'll just throw a lining on it too, real quick, because then you ain't gonna see what's on the inside.
Yeah, and if you go on the inside of that lining, which you shouldn't be at unless you're doing an alteration.
Right.
We do alterations, so we go on the inside of that, and we see that it's pretty much just raw.
Might be glue certain places, might be shortcuts, different things that they take that the certain person would have done.
But it'd be like in suits they put like extra fabric, you know, just in case you want to make it that you want to let it out. But
well, certain brands don't like
11T.
I was gonna say what's the big? No, don't tell me. I should be ashamed for not knowing them.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I gotta exit that out.
Who you say?
Nothing. I can't say it again. The German dude. You remember he was doing that? He got suits from them.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Oh my god. Yeah, Hugo Boss. They don't have any extra.
You can't put that in there. That's part of history. It's not.
Yeah, but I don't think they want that on YouTube.
That's not proven. Like that's not a bad word. Like.
So these people, it is.
It's a bad person, but that's not a bad word. But I know what you said. So to keep it out of our way, and so we won't have no
Yeah.
We won't have no problems with that.
Yeah, don't even say don't bring in sugar, nothing, dog. I already don't have enough views on this.
You already eating it. I don't need no extra attached to it. But I mean, some of these companies they leave a little extra seam allowance so you can play with it, make it like.
Well, you need that too, though, because nobody's a perfect size, though, because someone might need a little extra in the back. But if you're making it for the person, that's different, though.
That's what I'm saying. So if
you're making it ready to wear and you're just making a mass amount, like you're going to need a little bit of here.
So when that person come up in there and they like, oh, I want this size, and they're in between size, like maybe they're 33 or 35 or something like that. So the pants, you got to let out that little bit.
Or they have one long sleeve.
Yeah, the longest, the whole 36, 34, 36, 37, 34, 35, bro.
Yeah,
so it's like I had to, like, my shoulders, like, dislocated, so this arm is just, like, a little bit longer, so that make that a little bit longer, so if it wasn't it might be half an inch to 3/4 different, so my sleeve gotta be, but I'm not doing all that. I know better, but the amount of seam allowance that's left in these suits, like, it's up to you to leave it, or you make them go up another size, and then tighten it. Then it's all about your tailoring, though. So, okay. We know 34, 36, 40, and all that. So, if I tell you your chest is a 37, are you going to go get the 36, or are you going to get the 38?
Both.
You going to get both?
Well, you said if it's what?
If I tell you that to go, we want to get a blazer.
Yeah.
The scenario time. Cloth top. You want to get a blazer, and your chest size is 37.
Oh, I mean, I would get 38, obviously, because we could always go down. 38? We always can take it down instead of taking it out. But for some brands, though, depends on where you're at. Some run big, so
is it the same thing as taking it out, taking that 36 out, or taking that 38 in? Would you rather take that 36 out, or you take that
38 in?
Which would you rather?
I would take the 38 in, because like you said, it depends on what brand it is. They might not have enough fabric or whatever to take out.
Okay, so it's two things for me. So it's dependent on the brand and how much is left in for the seam allowance and all that. Then on top of that, there's certain area where, like, if everything on that 36, like, I'll bring, if I'm the tailor and I'm having the salesman bring it out, I have him bring out the 36 and the 38.
Right, exactly. I was just talking like salesman, like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you went straight to the table. Like, I know how you thinking. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to rewind it and like to kind of.
But for tailor's aspect, like, we're going to take probably the bigger one and take it down.
You think so?
You would take the small one, and take it out.
It depends. That's what I'm saying. Like,
because if you don't, it depends how much fabric is in it. That's what I'm saying.
How much fabric is in that 36? If I got fabric in that 36, and then depending what area that I need to let it out on, but everything else is hitting, like it's fitting. His shoulders fit, the arms fit. Like, yo, you comfortable? But then I put on that 38, everything kind of big. And so. But you're 37, so that make the shoulders bigger.
You gotta take everything in.
You have to take in, or you might have to touch something. So it might could be a chance that you have to take in the.
But I was thinking like the 36 might be like
but
too like.
But that's what's gonna.
You might not have enough to take out.
But he might be the 38, and you taking it in only at the waist.
Right. It depends. That's the same.
So it depends on what size he is closer to the 37, 38. Then, what we had to worry about in stores is because of the pants thing.
That's true though, because the pants come right with it.
The suit. So what they would do when I was at the first job, I don't want to promote them or nothing, but I don't think we get a strike or nothing about saying them, but the warehouse. Say the warehouse. When I was at the warehouse working. And
that sounds like some sweatshop.
But that's why I got my first apprentice at, like, I worked there, like, sweeping floors and doing back work and doing the organization, other suits and all that. Then it went to the bottom of the, doing my hems. Then it was like, all right, you can break down the sleeve. So it was just taking the sleeve apart. And then it was shortening and all that. And I would prep it for them. So I would prep everything. The bottoms would be done, pressed, and the pants would be done. Because sometimes dudes just come in and just get the bottom done. And then there's no waist. If there's no waist stuff, I'll just have to just do the prep. Do the pants, put them back on but with them, it was just like, you had to keep that top and that bottom together, and these guys would go.
Right, because you gotta sell it as a suit. You can't take them apart and do no.
But they would do that, so that 37 size guy would come in and get that pants, but he'll be like, these are athletic guys. He ain't work on nothing on his legs, so he's 37. And he get the 38 top because he closer his size up top to that top, and then at the bottom he closer to the 36 bottoms.
And that's a drastic change. So to actually tailor that, you couldn't do that. The pocket's gonna be kissing. No, they're gonna be on top of each other.
Exactly, the back pocket. So the when you know about the waistband and how the waistband is made, and then those pockets that's permanent that don't move.
Right.
Like you're gonna
cut into the
pocket off. And
right.
No, it's in that seam and all that.
So let's take a patch pocket, but at that point you have to take this off, move it, do this, like.
And then that zigzag stitch.
The
tack stitch is usually what was made to. So, but those pants, like all slacks, the front of it, pleated stuff. Like we used to have to take pleat because the flat front started to be popular too. So.
Yeah, well, that's kind of going away now, but.
But the double-breasted goes with pleated pants.
Right.
So if that guy wanted double-breasted with plain pants, we would have to take the waistband out.
Oh, yeah, and redo it.
And recut the front. So take the waistband out.
Take the dart out, and then now you gotta take it out the side.
And then take that pocket out too, because it's connected at the pocket. Yeah. So. Like, but we was doing that at Men's Warehouse. That's why I was like, it was kind of dope. I had that experience, but
you doing that where?
Men's Warehouse.
Jesus,
at
so much for that.
At the warehouse, when I say the fast, they'll understand it, but they ain't gonna hear it. But at the warehouse, we was doing that, but we was messing with a boo. So that was a custom.
That was like he was hot then.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he's a guy with some influence around that time, and he had his flagship store over there on like 40-something in Madison. So your flagship over here, and then you pulling workers from the warehouse to you, plus you doing drops and commercials there. So he was doing athletes. So that's where we would run into that problem of having that 38 with the 36 bottom, and we had to just deal with it because it's him. So it's like, oh, we're just doing this for a commercial. They don't know in the commercial that we're doing 2 different suits. And you could probably never do that, or you'll have to do some major reconstruction. It's like, but.
So the image.
Yeah, image and marketing. So image marketing, them knowing that they're going to get away with it because ain't nobody going to question it because they don't know that much. So that's what we are. We kind of telling a secret with saying, like, it would take 2 suits to make that look.
Yeah.
So us knowing that, or you getting it custom, and that's why you should come to us too, because we can do it custom and you won't have to worry about that. Matching that or coming in a suit and then having to get it so altered because all of those measurements will be cut before it's put together at all. Then it'd be minor. So, but yeah, that's what it is, sir. Like,
yeah.
Lesson.
But all that to say, on to our third segment. Don't thread on me.
Don't thread on me.
I think this is what most of y'all came for the action. Today we talking about resort wear.
Defend people. Resort wear? My bad.
What you saying?
No, they hear you defend the blasphemy.
Nah, I don't care for them that much. But anyways, resort wear. We're talking about 2 different. There was quite a few of them actually, but we're just going to narrow it down to 2 of them because there's like we kind of do mostly menswear stuff. So.
Not a lot of them got menswear.
I mean, but they know the focus is women. Like they know it's women.
Yeah, buy more, bigger or something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, the first one is Balenciaga, which I think it's a couple days ago. But yeah, it's gonna be most popular. I feel like for most people.
Because I didn't even think about who did this. Like, is it still them there?
I think it is.
Okay, so.
And of course, he's been there.
I mean,
and he's the only one that does the crazy stuff. So.
Yeah, but it's the oversized, the off-the-shoulder look.
It's classic Demna, very big, very oversized. I'd say
the pants being
very
wide,
black. I was like, for resort, I'm like, I don't know what resort they going to with this. They probably going to Hotel Transylvania with all this.
They don't being on the inside.
They over here with the vampires, boy.
They had some light jeans. I seen some light jeans, I think.
Yeah, they had some lighter dresses at the end. They had like green one. They had an orange one that was very like, which is actually didn't look too bad. But for the most part, they had like some crazy, not crazy, but well, depends on how you look at it. Dramatic cuts, A lot of very
Crazy
extended
mean what you mean
flowy.
crazy.
Because
You
they
can't
have
say
like.
like you're crazy. So if it's crazy to you,
Well, no, because you can't say crazy.
Crazy as in like drastic. Like,
That's what I say.
that's what I'm saying,
Dramatic,
like,
more dramatic.
because we modern, we contemporary.
Yeah.
Like we allowed to say like, oh, that's crazy to us. Like we wouldn't.
Dramatic. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say crazy. It's
Yeah.
dramatic. So it's like very long, flowy, like off the shoulder. There was long coats.
Yeah.
It was long coats, very monotone colors. Green. There was like a couple green, black, almost chrome hardy. There was some chrome hardy pieces on there as well.
Yeah, like it. The boots. The shoes.
Oh, the boots were the worst part. Were the worst part. And then it's like, I know people are going to defend them. They're going to be like, oh, they're so cool, whatever. But if you can't, like, I'm not going to lie, because the people who were walking in them look very comfortable. But, like, I feel like most people, they're going to fall, like.
It's their job. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
What I think about.
Yeah.
Like,
but no, they were looking too comfortable, though. Like,
it's your job. Like, you can't, like, make me feel nervous under this machine. Like, you know, I'm sewing, like, I'm comfortable. Unless I'm learning something new, I might slow down a little bit. But
this is
after that,
everyday work for them.
Yeah, it's like,
they've been doing it for weeks now.
I've been sewing this shirt for 100 years. Like, you know, like, that's what it feels like when I'm under it. So.
And they had like the dad shoes that had like the 6 layers on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, they go crazy.
It's equivalent to like being on a 6-inch heel.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. Platform shoes. Like, yeah.
I can't.
I don't do boots really, so.
I don't like to make clunky stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so to see that, and then do that, it's like. I got company. I got these dudes next door in the studio.
They're back again.
They're back again. The dudes in the studio. I mean, we sometimes we have an empty studio, but sometimes we have company. So
yeah, that's not.
We're gonna check it on to make that door close.
Yeah.
All right, but let's see how good.
Yeah. Also, another piece they had on there was this blue dress. I'm not saying it was. Nah, it wasn't the best looking dress. I think the whole thing that they were trying to do was like kind of give it like a wet aesthetic or like a porcelain aesthetic. It almost looked like a porcelain plate maybe or something like that. But the fabric was cool. That's what I think they were trying to execute. Like, but in terms of the actual look, I would never.
What fabric should execute that look? Or do you think it's like something?
It looked almost like porcelain. Like it looks like glass. So that's what I think they were going for, which is cool. Like I understand that, but. The dress.
It's that last dress you keep talking about?
That blue one? Yeah.
But to do that, like, that's what I think that they feel like they get respect.
That's what I'm saying. I'll respect you on that. I respect you on that.
But it's like, everything that you do, like, to me, should be done like that. Like, don't make nothing and don't be like,
Yeah, you see the drop shoulder. Yeah, you see the long.
Yeah, don't sleep on this, but. When you're doing it like that to impress other tailors, it's one thing to impress the public or to like get over on them. Like I ain't trying to get over on everybody if I do something in a shortcut, but like to another tailor, be like, "Oh, you took that shortcut."
Yeah.
Not knowing it's like, "Oh, you just trying to get over it." Like nah. But I feel them on certain things. Certain things, I think they just be trying to see if they can get past people. It's like, yo. So I can get them to what it is.
But some people love it. They can't get enough of it.
But it's like, it's drastic. Like, do I want to be over the top? If I'm going over the top, what do I do? If I was that guy, what would I wear? And they got a lane for that. It's like
that's the saying. Well, that's the saying. When you're the only one doing it, if you're the only one, well, there's not a lot of other people are doing it.
Yeah, they copying them. It's like,
it's that niche. It's like not a lot of people are doing it. So if you are doing it, then you can get money from it. But it's like if you can't be like another person just be like.
But let's see where they wearing it at. Let's see.
That's what I'm saying. Who do you see? I see people wear like one piece. Like they'll wear like one sunglasses.
Like if you selling to people that respect fashion, then they'll buy it. And the people that's in certain areas that want to be respected and looked in a certain way or want that eye on them.
Yeah.
So. If you want to be looked at, if you want people looking at you like that, you go for the top piece like that. Like, oh, who got that piece? Oh, let's say like, oh, wait, let's see, I get this shit. So, if you want, like, and I'm not into people that, like, my clothes is not for that all the time. Like, some of that flight stuff may be like, eye-catching, but it's like, I'm not doing that. Ain't in that way to like, all right, me. Look at that vanity moment, like that vanity moment.
This is more like, look what I can do.
Like, but I think the vanity moment make you a trend because if it's like, all right, look at me, they're gonna be like, all right, when you come back and it ain't nothing to look at, it's like, all right, he gone, and then they moved on from
their Madonna moment.
It's like, all right, you over, so okay, we're not coming back to look at nothing that you talk about. Look at me.
Yeah.
You might only got one shot, so. But if you creative, you create more shots. That's what I'm saying. Like, I make my own stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I was... you want to make sure it's not dead?
That's not the studio, so those things.
Sorry, there's a big boom going on.
But.
So, like, I was talking to someone the other day. I think it was a coworker or whatever. But... I was just saying, like, it's funny how, like, most of these people, Anna Wintour, or even, not just only her, but, like, people who have all these just opinions and, like, high regarded opinions. Like, people held all these type of...
I mean, do you think it's warranted if you, like, what...
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish first.
I'm gonna come after you there.
Let me finish first, because, like, I was gonna say, and, like...
I got a question.
Why are all these people, like, taking their like advice so considerably? Because it's like they don't even do like I don't know if she can sew a button on like a shirt, and it's like all these other people who are actually showing you that they're working hard or actually putting their work into like making tailored clothing. I'm not saying it has to be tailored or whatever your clothing is, but at least you're working on it. It's like nobody wants to listen to them. They want to listen to the people who are just wearing it and showing it off. Like
so. Who is warranted the more emphasis on what they say and like is it the editor of a magazine that's been going for a certain amount of years and the compliment and seen like
no, you're right. No, I know where you're going.
Like when you've seen a whole bunch of stuff, like you have a
knowledge.
You have a knowledge of history, but
you expect it should be like that. That's what I'm saying. These other people are creating new stuff. Like I'm saying, it's like being going up to Pablo Picasso and be like, "Oh, your stuff is not as good as these other people's stuff back then." It's like,
and that's what I'm saying. I'll bail people out that don't make it. Like if you don't make it, I give you an out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you don't know what it takes to do that.
Yeah.
And I give them a way out of that conversation because it's like broadcasters versus the players.
Yeah.
So it's like you talking about it,
right.
I do it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really say nothing to me about what I need to do. You an interviewer, so it's like, did you play like? And that's why right now, a lot of the players that were ballers but it's still kind of conflicted because it's a different era. But they like, no, I know what you went through. I went through this in this era and all that. Like it's the part.
But they played the game.
But they played the game.
And
like,
they
I see it a lot with the basketball, football.
Yeah, I like that.
But like I like that. There's a connection, but it's some people that's just straight analysts and they just know numbers. They know what your background is and how many you did of certain things, and they critique you a certain way.
Steven.
And what's his name?
I don't know his name.
Steven?
Yeah.
Steven? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Steven is not bad.
But he be going off on people.
But Shannon is different, and he has a different.
What? Because he's playing.
Because he what?
He's playing.
He's playing it. He got a whole different view that make you think of it like, oh, he know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Because he's playing. That's the thing. What?
But everybody don't. They don't respect that part. That some people just respect it. No, they like, oh no, you didn't. Like, oh, he know the homework. He said you did 478. It's 478, and I believe him because he know that yours was 478 in 95, and then in 96 he know what your numbers was, and he compared the two.
Yeah.
And he said where you went down and all. Like those analysts that try to.
But did you also put into the fact that he might have had like family troubles, or he had like leg problems, or
his teammate gonna be right next to you, and he'll know that his teammate. What about if his teammate get hurt?
Yeah,
and he had to take on more of a weight.
Yeah.
So now, or he played this different team, and they doubling down on him, and they blocking him 2 times.
Yeah,
like all that little stuff
that goes into it.
When you're a player.
Yeah,
like, I know.
But I don't see players really talk down. They literally just be like, "Oh, I enjoyed it when you did this." They don't like be like, "Oh, you fucked up here."
They try to educate people. way.
But they be like, oh, I liked it when you did this. Oh, when we played together, you shook me so hard.
Yeah, they know the feeling. Like, it's a difference when you play with your homeboys and you play with somebody that really respected the game. Like, when we played, even tag, whatever it was, like, as a kid, it's like, yo, you knew that one nice kid. Yeah. And you respected him if he can hit you with a move. Like, we had a couple of them. It was Bill, we had Bill. Bill would shake your boots and he was like,
oh no! He shake your boots.
That's a term I don't know where y'all get from that term. See, he from different places. Like, I guess that might be a term. But if you got somebody that can, I'll take it as like shake your boots as if like shake you and like leave you standing there like. We would just play dead man touch him and stuff like that. It's like throw the ball up, and like him, Trill, like they would be hard to catch. Yeah. So it was like, okay, you respected them. They was regular kids any other way, but on that field, it was respected. Yeah, so it was like you could talk about them all you want to, but can you catch them? Right. Like it was like that's what it's like. That's what it is. Like
that's what I think we just need to start taking back though is the power. It's like we keep giving these people power. Like why do we keep giving people that?
Like, you can't catch me. You can't do nothing that I can do, but you want to be able to critique me and put me into this category.
Like I like it that you guys enjoy it, but like there's no way I'm giving you all this power saying, oh, this is terrible and this is.
I do too much, and that's what it's like. But you gotta like that's when they talk about the whole energy shifting though, because it's gonna be a certain way for some amount of time because they all over there. Like everybody that can talk about it and get paid off just talking about it. Like you got a podcast and you get just paid to talking about it. You don't do nothing. Yeah. But you're getting paid more than I am off that design or more than I am off that product because you talk about it. You got a bunch of people that follow you that buy into you talking about it. So when it comes back over to the creators, the people that make the patterns, the people that came up with the designs, the people that produce it, and probably the sewers and all that, like it's gonna be different, and that's when we're gonna get more money.
That's what I'm trying to empower
and that's what I'm saying. Like
that.
You'll be paying the influencers and stuff, and not like to do like their job. Yeah. Like right now, they giving the influence clothes and
free everything. Like
it's like. Okay, like
no, you should be coming to me for free.
But it's like I should be able to have to pick up the litter, or it should be a different process. Like I ain't saying don't pay them, I ain't saying it's worth nothing. I'm saying like it should be a different
an even exchange.
It should be like a model or something. Like if I want to pay for it, but then some models do get paid, but like the model process will change. Like if the influencer thing changed, because if you're a top influencer, you can guarantee like it's a job. It's like all right, you can guarantee that I can do that. Like all right, what's your budget on that? Like what's your like amount that you want on that? Some people they giving stuff to and stylists, and the stylist can get it to them.
Some people.
Yeah, and it's like. It makes sense, like the price. I mean, but then that's 2-3 people.
That's what I'm saying. Away from me that don't even.
And I'm paying to do that process.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta break this person off some, or get like. So, also, I was talking to another person. They were saying how they were trying to get their stuff. I mean, how it was the same thing that you're saying. Like with the influencers, they were giving to like she made 200 items, gave 50 of them to influencers. I can't do that. Like I'd be losing money. Like. It's not
unless you think the money gonna come back 10.
It could, but I'm saying like at that point, like me personally, like
that's what I'm saying. I paid for it, so how many you got to give out before you get anything back, and how many should you give out? Like all that is the micro and macroeconomics of everything that we doing, and we ain't got it totally down yet because we trying to do something different than the people that before us did. Like we can't look at their formula necessarily like. Point for point because we're trying to do something different. Like I don't think that worked for you, so why should I put that in this business plan? Like I don't think your number 7 worked. I don't see your number 9 working either. Number 18 don't even apply to me. So when we got these different points and we're a different kind of business, we got to get our points set up different. So I'm not doubting that these people got different goals and all that than we have, but. Like they not bad. I ain't saying yours is bad. I just said it won't work for me. But some of that stuff it might do work for me. So I copy some and leave the rest. So, but don't apply like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So where we at?
Our last topic, what you talking about, Louis Vuitton and just their resort collection. What did you think about it? Any thoughts, concerns? It was from Pharrell.
I mean, you got me looking at color now again. Like, I wasn't even thinking about like what are resort colors, because most resort colors I see is like the stuff they wear in the Hamptons.
That's what I'm saying.
blue and
Light
real
colors,
blue and
white,
like
blue,
yellows.
maybe a green.
Yeah, like anything that's like even in the pastel color palette.
Not even really like a blue.
But the blues are solid, so it ain't even.
Well, it has to be like a
pastel
light blue, yeah.
Yeah, so. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Are they setting a trend? Are they?
That's what I'm saying. They didn't even have.
What?
So my thing was they didn't have a theme or anything. I'm not saying you have to, but like there was no.
I don't think I know enough like to even judge like some of this stuff, because it's like, all right, what am I expecting? Like, what would I like? Am I wearing that? Would I wear that?
Yeah.
Are people already wearing that?
Well,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like. It's I don't know on all those questions I just said, because it's like I don't know. It's like I don't want to judge it too much, because it might be going for a trend and I might see it in the future, and now I have to judge it again. And
I just think, okay, well, I know.
You want to reevaluate it maybe in the fall and see how it goes. Like, how is this going to affect your fall line? All those low sleeves.
But I think this looks exactly like the previous thing he just did. I think maybe it was part of it, and then he just took some pieces and recreated it. So you're saying they got the
same tailoring with different fabrics? Possible.
Yeah, because like I seen like the pants, he did the same. I'm not saying you can't use the same silhouette, whatever, but he did the wide-legged pants, same wide-legged pants, some of the same coats. He did the Louis Vuitton, what's it called, like the emblem thing. Yeah, like he did the jean jacket, but he did have that one before, did he not?
I don't know, but I saw the jean pants. So the funny thing is, not to take it out too much for the subject, but this is what we got to throw in, because I've seen a smaller designer do the distressed Louis Vuitton. So I've seen that like from a local like I can do that. Yeah. Like I don't know how they pulled it off in Louis Vuitton, but that's a streetwear. Yeah, he's definitely got a streetwear aspect all over his stuff. You're saying it like it's like I'm seeing that Louis Vuitton and distressed, and I wonder how that designer that did it feel. Like, how you feel about that? Like him doing it on a broader like spectrum, and then getting paid for it, or actually working for the company and getting paid to do the stuff that you did like illegally and under the table. So, but you can't. So especially we know now, especially like Dapper Dan, we know that people, if you're going to do stuff, well, I'm saying no, like, but no, I'm saying we've learned from Dapper Dan that you can't just take people's stuff and then put it all and then just like recreate it or whatever. They just did with this guy. Huh? That's what I'm saying. Like they just did. Like no, but I'm saying but he's not gonna get credit for it. What I'm saying is Dapper Dan got credited after the fact. Like after the fact, he got sued after the fact that he went and did all this other stuff. That's what I'm saying. So should this guy get sued or should this guy get a job? I think that he dodged both of them. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, should he just be grateful and go sit down? Just grateful to go sit down. Me personally, that you didn't get sued. Because a lot of these companies, like, because they can sue your design, like they had the chance to sue you. You should be grateful that they use their design, and even if they give you a shout out, maybe not. But you should knew personally. Don't do that. Don't put LV. Don't put any of these brands on your. You knew that. You remember because we. Like sidebar, but like you remember. You remember there was the what's it called? You had the fabric of the what's it called? And that's what I was about to get on. I was like, yo, we might be dry snitching a little bit because we talking about stuff that we know is like, yo, that's not a. But we didn't sell it though. We didn't sell it, so it's not like. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, but because I made a mess out of it too. Are we telling on the ones that went and did like that's? Don't do it. That's what I'm saying. I ain't telling you to do it, but those garments get paid for before something that we made up. Like we can make a garment that with our name on it and all that, but it won't sell. But we put it right next to something that got a name on it and they got logos and all that, and it'll sell fast and become a trend. So that's what make me like. It makes me mad and it makes me like. It's a lot of pride in this little moment. Like I don't want to make that to get on. Right. And I won't take that fabric and make something out of it versus trying to make my own brand and make my own stuff. I can make that, like, because I can do 80. You can do literally, you can make,
cut it up and make a bandana. Oh, I'll pay $500 because it has they already sold their name.
Or I could be knocking off stuff.
That's why I be getting mad. I be getting mad, especially some people. Well, not anymore. But I used to get mad. I'm like, why are you buying their stuff when I can make it and I can make it and you can have a personal made whatever you want? And it's like, oh,
but that's
but it's like,
you don't know. Like, okay, everybody in the audience, Gory Gartrell. Like, you don't know nothing about that.
I remember you talking about him,
but you didn't really talk about it. So this come from an 80s show. What is the 80s show called? The Cosby's, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Cosby's had an episode with the niece. So the niece and the other sister Vanessa, like, they was, and then Theo, like, something had happened between them or something, and Theo wanted this shirt. And then, like, the shirt was, like, this famous designer.
oh, she made that ugly shirt. Yeah, I remember
like,
it. It was so ugly. No, I remember that episode.
She was, like, horrible. Like, but she
yeah.
was doing a knockoff.
Yeah.
But she had all the elements, but she just did it all wrong. And he came out, what's this? Like, I almost wanted to make that shirt. But I know I could never be that bad. Like,
Yeah.
There's no way I could ever be that bad. I can move all my
It was like
pieces.
purple, yellow. It was crazy.
It was just the fact that everything.
The
was
arms were
uneven,
like all
the
crazy.
cuffs was
Yeah.
uneven, the collar was crazy. Like,
But to make that's even harder to try to
right,
make a
it's harder
regular
to
one.
mess up. That's what I'm saying. Like, it'll be hard for me to imitate the mess up than to imitate like an actual shirt.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but that's something like we not the Gordon Gartrell version that Denise made. So I'm not Denise. Like, I'm far from Denise. I don't even be like, I've had my Denise moments. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've had moments where I kind of. But it's not everywhere. The whole garment was messed up. Like, it'll probably be too tight there because I took it too tight of a measure. I ain't need no allowance or did something wrong. But I'm not trash. That's what I'm feeling like. And I'm close to master because I figured out from start to finish every basic garment for a man.
Right. Shirt, pants, jacket,
and
vest.
From number, paper to...
And then once you get that down, it's literally just manipulation of all that stuff.
Oh.
So that's what people don't understand. If I was ever to tell someone, if you want to get started in sewing, start the basics. Shirt, like I'm talking about not even a dress shirt. A shirt, then go to pants, then go to dress shirt, and continue on. And then go to dress pants.
Oh, guess what I found? I found my college like itinerary for like the whole...
Oh, the breakdown of each one of them?
Yeah, I'm going to show you all.
Oh, yeah. In the book?
No, I mean, basically what they show you, like, to come in, like, you take this course first, you take this second.
Like what you ate. Yeah, my bad. But that's just me personally, like, what I would tell you guys. That's what you want to start sewing. But start sewing straight lines
order. Oh,
yeah.
10 lines. 10 lines, do it again.
1080.
Yeah, 1080. 1080, 10 lines.
How we doing that?
Yeah, that's it.
Anything else you want to say about that? Oh, well, no. Oh, yeah, Louis. So, the only thing, me personally, I think it was very plain. There was no, there was no really creativity to it. I think it was almost the same as the last line. It was just a couple different pieces different. It literally...
The last line Cowboy, though?
Yeah, but this one... But, you know how we had to mix it, like, kind of... And this one was literally those pants, that's what I'm saying, shorts, Go look at the last one and look at this one and tell me it's not comparable.
I'll look at it again. So
in terms of like, usually people are drastically different. This was almost like comparably the same.
Just in the opinion, yeah. Like I didn't look at all of it. I looked at a piece of it. I looked at the pictures. I looked at the overview, and that's sometimes that's all people have of you, and they'll just take it you too. They won't go in depth and like see why you did that, what your color scheme is like. You doing more, like you want to know more to judge them is one way, but
I did see this. He had some weird zigzag pattern that he had. Like he did it a lot everywhere on like the pieces. There was some nice,
around logos or what?
No, it was like some zigzag.
And
he used it at different places. Like he used it on the bags. Like the bags are nice. I'll give him that. The bags are nice. But Louis Vuitton is known for bags. Like
Texas, they get made in Texas.
So
certain bags.
Yeah. So
you should go down in Texas, do an interview over there in Louis Vuitton.
I'm about to start doing live interviews for 1080. About to start pulling up to start different events. It's warm too. That's what I'm saying. The only thing I hate is the winter, dog. The winter in the city, boy. I'm not trying to be outside. like.
I mean, but how many people we gonna catch that make stuff? We're not gonna catch the makers like unless we're in the garment district or something. So.
Oh, I'm not trying to. I don't know. We'll
But
see
yeah,
how it
but-
goes. I'm not saying to say I'm trying to interview people, honestly.
You just talk about clothes.
But no, I go to different events that are actually like with clothing and stuff like that. But alright, so we're gonna wrap it up though here soon. Any other
Maybe
thoughts
not,
about
so-
Louis Vuitton?
Applesauce. Applesauce. Alright. Ooh. I mean, I just think that.
About Pharrell,
I mean,
the Renaissance man. The man who took your name and you just over here.
Renaissance man. I
So,
mean, to me, it's
2
like.
o'clock.
So. The producers have said that we out. Like, the producer deck though said we out.
alright, let me just close it out for this. Alright,
So, we don't need
so
to beef with them so bad, but I got something else for them. So. I got some balloons coming. You might have to do a 1080 like old, you know how I could do with the old balloon.
old balloons.
Like the old, like antique, you know how they did. So I gotta show you.
Alright, well tune in next week for Clock Talk where every thread tells a story and fashion is a language.